Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and guess what? We'll talk.
I saw you walking, your shadow sway. Night was silent, but my heartbeat played. Under street lights, your glow was fire. A quiet spark that pulled me higher. Your rhythm I can't ignore. Every move leaves me wanting more. Under the moonlight, under your spell, I'm falling deeper, can't even tell if it's real or just a dream I found. Under the moonlight, you're all around, yeah. The stars are winking, the air's alive. Your laugh's a melody that keeps me high. Every glance, it's a secret note, a song unwritten, yet I know it's wrote. You're a rhythm I can't ignore. Every move leaves me wanting more. Under the moonlight, under your spell, I'm falling deeper, can't even tell if it's real or just a dream. Under the moonlight, yeah.
Caught in the glow of your midnight eyes, the world disappears where your shadow lies. Every breath you take, a melody in disguise. You move like silk, like a secret breeze. I'm lost, I'm bound, you're the lock and key. Under your spell, I can't break free. You got me, baby, baby. Down on my knees, under your spell. You're all I see. Under your spell, you're all I see. This magic, baby, you and me, you and you. Your touch is a spark, sets my heart aflame. Each whisper you give makes me call your name. Time stops for us, nothing feels the same. Your love's a fire, it burns so slow. I'm tangled up, don't wanna let go. Under your spell, I can't break free. You got me, baby, baby. Down on my knees, under your spell. You're all I see. Under your spell, you're all I see. It's magic, baby, you and me.
Velvet skies in the morning glow, whispered secrets only we know. The city hums but moves so slow. Your touch a rhythm, soft and sweet, pulling me in where the heart beats me. Velvet waves, they carry me through the tide to where we're free. Velvet waves, oh can't you see, this love's a song. Dreams unfold where the light breaks through. Every step feels
let's take that drive. The bassline's calling, we're in the zone. Oh, 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 feel the magic, it's all around. Midnight moves. Oh, midnight moves. Oh, yeah. Groove so smooth, we got nothing to lose. Oh, dance till dawn, don't refuse. Midnight moves. Oh, midnight moves. Midnight moves. Oh, midnight moves. Oh, yeah. Groove so smooth, we got nothing to lose. Oh, dance till dawn, don't refuse. Midnight moves. Oh, midnight moves. The moon is low, it's hanging tight, whispering secrets to the night. Shadows stretch like velvet streams, pulling me deeper into dreams. Your voice, it lingers, a soft refrain, sweet like honey, calling my name. Glow, baby, glow, light up the dark. Your touch ignites, it sparks my heart. Glow, baby, glow, I'm losing control. You're the fire deep in my soul. Yeah. Fingers tracing constellations, mapping out new revelations. Your eyes, they burn like amber gold. A story waiting to unfold. Your rhythm moves me, a sacred dance, caught in the spell of a fleeting chance. Glow, baby, glow, light up the dark. Your touch ignites, it sparks
the night. Shadows stretch like velvet streams, pulling me deeper into dreams. Your voice, it lingers, a soft refrain, sweet like honey, calling my name. Glow, baby, glow, light up the dark. Your touch ignites, it sparks my heart. Glow, baby, glow, I'm losing control. You're the fire deep in my soul. Yeah. Fingers tracing constellations, mapping out new revelations. Your eyes, they burn like amber gold. A story waiting to unfold. Your rhythm moves me, a sacred dance, caught in the spell of a fleeting chance. Glow, baby, glow, light up the dark. Your touch ignites, it sparks my heart. Glow, the fire deep in my soul. You're the fire deep in my soul. You're the fire deep in my soul. You're the fire deep in my soul.
Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video. And guess what? We'll talk. Well, hey family, happy Thursday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. I'm sitting here making some of the earrings, the cardboard earrings like this here. I'm going to show you how I start. So this is what I am making, and I kind of like them just in black and white like this. And when I went to use my color printer to print the pictures out, it keeps saying that I need to change my ink, but it's brand new ink. So I'm gonna have to send the ink cartridge back, of course, to Amazon so they could send me out something else. So I don't know what's going on with it. And the printer is probably about not even a year old. It's like a brand new printer kind of sort of. So I don't know what's going on. It has to be a defect with the cartridge, and that's cool. I'm gonna send it back so I can you know, get a new one and stuff. But anyway, I went ahead and printed out some pictures. You can get different pictures that are licensed pictures. You can pay for a membership on different websites and do some research to find out which websites you can do that on. But you pay for a monthly membership, and you're able to download and use licensed images. And then that way you could just kind of pick out whatever images you want to use. In my case, I just went ahead and added some of these so that you can see how I do this. And I usually just put them on here, and I go ahead and just cut them off. I'm gonna just cut these two off real quick, just showing you how I do it. Cut these off because I would probably use these two right here. And then once I get them all cut off, I'm not going to do the whole process, but just kind of cut them to whatever size you want them to be. And I cut all the white off because I just want the actual picture. So I'm going to cut it. You can even use one of those, a cutter, so you can put the paper on there so you can get them, you know, the cuts exactly how you want the, you know, like straight. So it's pretty easy to just do it like this. And I like all the edge off. So you can see this one has edge. This one does not. And then I basically just go ahead and carefully cut off all the white, best that I can. And then once you cut all the white off, or you can leave the white on, whatever you want to do, basically got this. So we got that. And then you can use any piece of nice, firm, thick cardboard. Now this is pretty thick. This was a Walmart box. So I just went ahead and broke off a piece of the cardboard. And then what I generally do is take the pictures and I Mod Podge. I'm not going to do that whole process right here, but I Mod Podge the pictures on, and I make sure there's enough space in between. So because when I cut these off, so once I Podge them on the edges too, right? So I Mod Podge them on like that, and then once I do that part, I end up with this right here. And then what I did is went ahead and cut all around it, so I got the back of it. And what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and paint the back, and I'm going to paint the back gray. So I got some paint. Let me get all this stuff right here. And these are like really fun, easy, and quick to make. I mean, you can make a bunch of these, and I'm sure they look really, really nice in color. So I went ahead and colored with paint marker her headband, and then also her earring, just to add a little bit of color in there. So this is some gray. I'm gonna put a little gray in here. I don't have any paint brushes, so I'm going to use a sponge. And that's a lot, only because the oil part of it came out more so than the actual paint. So I had to pour more paint in. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my pictures, the back of it, and this is my old paint, my paint bowl. Need to put some paint on there. And I'm using a sponge because I don't have a paintbrush. I'm just going to go ahead and paint the back of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a marker to go around here. I think somebody has suggested rhinestone and like something else to use like around it, but you know, if that's what you want to do, by all means do that, and I'm sure that'll come out like absolutely amazingly nice. But for me, I don't want to put that much into, you know, like a cardboard earring. They're really easy, and you know how people can buy, it's almost like a disposable pair of earrings or piece of jewelry if you think about it, because if you're paying $5 for it, $6, that kind of thing, it's not like it's something, you know, that's an expensive piece of jewelry. Sometimes things you can buy, and you buy it and you know you're not going to get long wear out of it. So, you know, these little cardboard earrings can, I'm getting the paint everywhere. I'm going to have to change my shirt. So I'm going to get paint on everything. So these little cardboard earrings can kind of be that, you know, like a pair of earrings that you don't expect them to wear these forever. They could just be something quick if you're doing an outside show, you're doing an inside show, and, you know, you made them out of cardboard. They look, all you did was cardboard, piece of paper, a bead, and an ear wire, right? that could be an easy pair of $7 earrings. You know, something that's really cute, very unique. And the $7 earring, $5 earring can go with your, you know, your high ticket items. So if you got all high price ticket items on your table, the cardboard earrings, which are really, really cute, can add, well, let me get the paint off my hand. Can add, you know, a lot, can add some style. I gotta wrench that off, but can add some style to your table. So if you have a lot of high ticket items, in a sense of jewelry selling, right? And you have these little simple earrings, and you don't even have to use, let me turn this around. You don't even have to use really expensive beads. I mean, you know, sometimes you just got to use a $0.50 bead to create something really cute. So if you got a table full of, you know, nicely made jewelry, high quality, whatever the type of beads that you're using and all that good stuff, and then on another side of your table, you got a nice supply of cardboard earrings where you literally use a Walmart box, a piece of paper, printed out a picture, Mod Podge that picture on, add a, not even 50-cent beads, 10-cent beads, and wrap. You could use the cheapest wire that you have. It don't even matter because it still looks good. You might even get away with using, well, 20 gauge is really thin, so 18 gauge wire. You don't even have to put a jump ring on the bottom. So this is what the earring would look like without a jump ring. But if you do add a jump ring and maybe a little charm or something, you got some really cute earrings where you can have like a whole little section on the table with just cardboard earrings, right? $5, $7. You know, if you wanted to charge $10 for them, you can charge $10 for them, right? So this would be, I call them sauce items. So, you know, earrings like this would be sauce items because everything else got a nice ticket price on it, right? But if you got something that's really worth somebody looking at and saying, "Oh, I like those, they're very different. I think I want those," right? You know, that's the type of thing you got to do. And you can have a whole little section over there with just cardboard earrings, and then everything else that you have. It just only makes sense. It only makes sense. And you always want to have something available for everybody to buy. Everybody. Sometimes it might be out of their price range. So it's like, ooh, I like it, but I can't pay $40 for a bracelet set. You know, I can't pay $22 for a pair of earrings. Or at that moment, they may not want to because, you know, jewelry is an impulse buy, right? So you got to really be like, ooh, I want that, you know. But if you got something that's adorable, like cardboard earrings, and they're like $7, and everything else at your table has the high ticket on it, chances are somebody going to be buying $7 earrings, and they're going to be thinking about who else they could buy the $7 earrings for. So these would be, you buy one for whatever price, you can get three for another price, and then so on and so forth, right? Because they're so cheap to make. It don't even make no sense to try to charge an arm and a leg for earrings like this, you know, because at some point that's just being greedy. There's a show on, I'm hoping the paint will dry right here. There's a show on YouTube. I forget the name of it, but the guy interviews people, and he interviews people that have done all these $1 million scams. And I'm just like, man, how y'all get away with 20 million? How you get away with being able to walk into a bank and walk up out of a bank with $9,000 and, you know, and keep doing it all through the city 3 and 4 times during the day, every day like that? That's crazy to me. But that was like back in the day where they were able to do that kind of stuff. But the one common thread with every last one of them, they got greedy. Every last one of them said what got them caught was being greedy. And I was just like, wow, how crazy that is, that them being greedy in the sense of, if you go into 3 banks a day and you get $9,000 each time you go in, that's $27,000, right? That's in one day. And then you're doing it every single day, right? The one lady was saying they would never go into grocery stores, like how the grocery stores have a bank in the inside. I don't know if they still do that or not, but how they would have a grocery store in the inside. And she said they never did that. That was just a rule that they never did. And they were in a very affluent area. So they went into, she particularly went into the store to the bank area and was trying to do that same little hustle in there, but they called the police on her. And when they gave her the money, the $9,000, they gave it to her, right? Well, they had to, because if we don't give you no money, there's no case. So they gave her the $9,000, and as she was walking out of the store, the police got her right when she walked out of the store. Even with the nice, she don't walk out with it, they could say, well, she this, that, and the other. Well, she didn't walk out with the money, so that would have been easy. But anyway, she walked out the door. As soon as she crossed, boom, out of the store, the police grabbed her. And I was just like, how crazy is that? But she was saying the reason why she got caught was greed. She said she went against what she would normally do, but she was just being greedy. Well, I can go in there and get it. I could get more, right? You just got $27,000 in one day, but that's crazy. But I said all that to say, sometimes I think even with jewelry and our pricing, it's greedy. You want to be greedy. You got to be sensible when it comes to, like pricing your things, and you have to know numbers. You got to be able to figure those numbers out and start pricing things accordingly. And it has to do with wherever it is where you're selling at. Sometimes the event or venue where you're selling, it don't warrant $22 for a pair of earrings, because people are not going to pay that. It does not warrant $18 for a pair of earrings, because the people that are there they're not going to pay that. Or you could be selling at an event where the people are just not interested in what you're selling. So that whole situation was just a waste of time. That's why you got to research these events and things before you. But anyway, back to the $7 earrings. These you can see. So these are really cute. That's those. And I'm paint. So the paint is still a little. I want it to dry so I can do this on here. And then what I'm going to do once the paint dries, I'm going to go ahead. Wait, I might be able to use my marker and cover color like around here. And that's basically what I want to do. That's why you got to make sure the paint is dry, because if the paint is not dry, you'll end up messing up the top of your picture. So all I'm using is my paint pens, and I want to just color the edge right here. Really easy, nothing to it. And then I'm gonna come and put blue right on the top. It's like it's dry, but I'm thinking it's a little. So we're just going, all we doing is painting right here along the edges. And then we're going to find a bead or two that we can probably match. And you can see how we just color the edges. We got the back color. And then I want to take my marker, and you might not be able to see this, but I'm going to try to color right on the edge. Just right on the edge. And I'll mess that up, but that's cool. So I'm going to just do, these will be just what I call sauce items. And sauce items are those cheap, quick pieces that you can put together. Charge anywhere from $5 to $7 for them and go about your business. Especially if you're selling at, like large events or events where, people are just looking for something to buy and take home with them. So you can see, you can see the colors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a pair of not a pair, but a couple of beads. These might look good with some silver beads at the bottom. Silver, or, and we don't want to make them too heavy. They're not heavy now. They just really, just light, like a piece of paper. So it wouldn't even matter. Let's see something. It wouldn't even matter with the bead because the cardboard has no weight. Yellow stone. Oh yeah, see, we got a couple of them. If I could find them like this, that would be cool. Or, no, I do want to use yellow, but they're not all the same. Oh wait, here's one right here. Might be able to use this one. So we're going to use these two. They look like they're about the same size. Yeah, that looked like that's gonna look nice. And then I think I'm gonna use maybe still a silver bead. Let me see if the colors, well, no. Well, let's see. I love these beads. I'm gonna have to find something to make with the rest of these. So this looks like this will go well, but I'm gonna put the sealant on here. And once I put the sealant, did I use sealant or did I use some Mod? Let me see. I might have used some Mod Podge. Did I? I think I did use Mod Podge. So I could put some Mod Podge on the front. And I think that's what I did. I think that's what I used. Not really sure, but I want to say I did. Okay, let's see if we can get some Mod out of here. It looked like it's kind of thick. I haven't used this in a while, this one. Oh, let's see, do I got something up here? Let's use this. Try to get to the bottom. And then I think I got a big one over there too. I'll check that big one and see if maybe I can. Yeah, because this one got thick up in here. Look at that. And this is with the cap on it. Oops. I have to throw all that away. Let's see if I can get it on smooth. Yep, that'll work. Just a nice coat of it. And that's all we need, just a nice little coat. And the idea is just to preserve the picture. Because remember, they sauce items. You can make these for sauce items, or you can put resin on them. You can make them to where the quality of them are a lot better than what it is that I'm doing. Like you can put resin, you can do whatever you want to do with these. But for me, I can see them as a quick, one of those quick sauce item products that you can have on your table whenever you're out somewhere selling. And remember, people are always looking for something, you know, they want to support you, but they can't always pay for them high ticket, you know, items that you have on your table. So if you got something small and, you know, that they can, at a low price, that they can grab, they'll grab it. They will definitely grab it, and they'll think about who they can buy it for. Because remember, a lot of people have, they have children, they have grandchildren, they got daughters, they got nieces, they got, you know, female, might be daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, somebody got somebody that they can pay, you know, buy a pair of earrings or something for. And it would more than likely be their style. Let me go clean all this stuff up. I'll be right back. Okay, people, I am back. So the earrings have dried, and I went ahead and Mod Podged them so you can see the nice glossiness on them. So what we're going to do, these look really, really, really good. I'm sure the camera is not showing how nice they look, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use a couple of the dyed jade stone. So we're going to use one of these. And the reason why we're going to use a bead about this size is because the cardboard. And, you know, the cardboard would have the potential, if we didn't use something big, the potential for that wire to go right through, right? And even if we use a smaller, let's say, we use a smaller bead like this, and we go ahead and put the wire through, to me, that's still not secure. It's good, and you can make it happen with that, but you would have to make sure somehow, even if you put like maybe some sealant or I don't know, Mod on the bottom or resin or something, but leave the hole open, you would be able to put that. But I wouldn't put it like this. I would need a little bit more security down here, although it does look pretty cool. But I want a big bead. So if I put a big bead down here, it covers a lot more of the bottom down here. So we're just going to find the hole where the center is, and it looks like it's about right there. So it looks like it's almost like a picture sitting on top of a, you know, like a real sturdy frame or something. So I would rather it be this way than, you know, that little smaller bead. And then I think what we're going to do, I wonder if I want to use a token. I can see a token hanging from it, but then we're going to use a small bead up here at the top. And then we're going to use another little black bead. And then we'll use another one of the small beads. And then I just want to look at it and see if it looks like something I would want to finish out. And then if I put, yep, it's something I want to put together. So I could put this here, the little coin down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers and put them about right there. Let me make sure this is tight. So about right there. I'm going to hold it nice and tight and then bend that wire over and then back around. Trying not to disturb the cardboard. And then just go ahead and wrap it. And then you got to be careful about wrapping up here tight because it affects the bottom down here. So as long as we got it nice and tight without affecting anything, we're good. So just put that all the way around. And everything seems nice and tight. And even though at the bottom you see how it looks loose, that's okay. Because what I'm going to do is tighten it at the bottom. I'll just go ahead and tighten this. Maybe a little bit more. And then that makes it nice and tight. Oh, but you know what? I can't do that because I'm going to put the thing down here. So let's do this. And see, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta rethink it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut just a small little piece off. And then I'm going to take my pliers and go ahead and close it. Sit tight right there. So then let me take one of these tokens. Put that on here. And then go ahead and close it nice and tight. Make it just a little bit tighter. Okay. And then up here, I'm going to go ahead and just clip off that little piece of wire. Go ahead and fold that down. Just squeeze it down with my pliers. And as long as you don't feel anything poking, that's the idea. You don't feel nothing poking. And then, so we got that little earring. And then we're going to take our second one. And these are not the same size. And that's okay. But as long as they have pretty much maybe like the same height. They look like they can have the same height. So that's okay. So we're going to put that one there. Let's find some ear wires. I think we got some up here somewhere. We should have some. Here's some right here. And you can see how you could just make a lot of these cardboard earrings. You can actually just kind of make a bunch of them and have them already made up and then just come back and assemble them. So you can just do the cardboard part, this part right here, the little cardboard part, have a lot of these already made and paired up, and then just come back and make the earrings. You don't even have to make the earrings at once. You can have a bunch of them already ready and do it almost like an assembly line. Now let's see. These are like really, really cute. So this is a pair. And you can see how easy they are to make, how cool they look. Like just some really jazzy earrings. And just think about if you had a table full of just different earrings like this. Like just really cool, and you got a very reasonable price on them, anywhere from $5 to $7, because again, it's not taking you very much to make these. And I wouldn't use my most expensive beads for these, not unless you're going to put resin, I think resin on here, and then cover this whole everything so that it's more secure. And then you're going to add, you know, like finish it off. Okay, I can see you charging more like that. But when you're just using the regular cardboards and Mod Podge, you're going to go ahead and paint the back of it. You know, just make it look kind of jazzy. And if you're doing black and white, maybe you can, because I used a paint pen to color her hair wrap and then her earrings. Or if you're just printing the pictures out in color. I can see those being like really, really cool, right? But you can just see how you can make just some darling, very darling earrings out of cardboard and paper. And then make sure you got to use one of the websites where you actually have to pay to use the pictures. So you get the licensing rights to be able to use the pictures. And I would suggest like maybe, look how pretty those are. I would suggest like doing the membership where you can pay a certain amount of money every month, and you can download as many pictures as you want. You get the rights to the pictures and all that kind of stuff. So these are adorable. I like these, and you can see how the back is painted. I didn't put Mod Podge on the back. I didn't think it needed it, but then the front we got that. So you guys let me know what you think. Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK. And guess what? We'll talk. Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jewelry by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video. And guess what? We'll talk. Well, hey family, happy Friday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. Now, I've been sitting here working on some earrings, and I figured I will go ahead and turn the camera on and show you what I am working on. I need to clean my little space. So what I did is I talked in the other video about I ordered some ink from Amazon. The ink, for some reason, doesn't work in my color printer. So I just sent that ink back today, took it to the UPS drop so I can send it back to Amazon. and Amazon will send me some more. So I'm not gonna go buy more ink when I gotta wait on that other ink. But what I did do is I went on to this particular website that I use, and I printed out some coloring pages. And what I did with the coloring pages, I just went ahead and minimized the pictures, and then I just colored the pictures in using some of my paint pens. I didn't want to color like everything, just wanted to add a touch of color just to see what things would look like. And I wanted the pictures to be a little bit bigger because these are going to be just the earring. So the picture is going to be just the earring. I'm not going to have any wire going through. Nothing is dangling from the bottom or anything. And I'll put a hole like right here, put a jump ring, and then put the ear wire, and then just see how these earrings turn out. So I'm going to start with these earrings right here. I'm just go ahead and start. We'll cut the pictures. And then I'm going to just go ahead, cut right along the line. And I'm like, okay, I need some color to these so I can see what they're going to look like. But again, I'm not getting ready to buy no more ink. It's like, nope, send me the ink. And then like this one, so right here, there's a lot of white, and I don't want all that white. So I'm going to cut just a little bit more white that's right next to her head wrap. And then this is what it comes out like. So we got that one. And then I'm basically just, you can see, there's a line. So I deliberately put a line as a guide for when I cut. So they look about the same to me, right? And if I had a black, I don't have a black paint pen. If I had a black paint pen, I wonder if I could color this in with maybe like a pen. Let me see something. I don't want to mess the picture up, but I do want this all to be black. But I'm going to just go ahead and go with what I got right here. Or, let me see. I'm going to just go with this, and then we'll see how this works out. So then we are going to use an old box that we got. And I'm going to actually glue the picture on this side. Then that way I just got the cardboard to paint. So all I'm going to do is take the picture, and I'll put the picture on here, right? And I got some Mod Podge. Got the big one, and it's nice and liquidy. And then I'm going to take my sponge, put that in there. We'll put some Mod. We're just going to put some Mod on here. And then I'm going to just take one of the pictures. And what I'm going to use to measure is the line right here and then right here. So we're just going to put it here, and then I am going to put, once it dries on there, I'm going to put some more Mod. So you can see how, and I think I am going to come back and color all this in, because I really don't want the white. So we're going to go ahead and let this dry. And this will be one of them. And these will be just some nice big pair of earrings. And then we're going to use this one. Go ahead and put some Mod. It's just amazing what you can do and how you can make, you know, like make things, earrings. Or I saw a lady's video the other day. She used old peel, not the bottles, but you know, like when you get like peels may come in those little not containers, but it comes in a little packet where you push the peel through and it has the little cup part still left. So she used those to make earrings with. So she took the, well, let me make sure I get this even. So what she did is she took the part where the capsule, meaning the peel, would fit in the little capsule part, and she filled that with like some type of glitter or something, right? And then she had some type of, I don't know if it was aluminum or something, she put over it, and then she glued it down, and she did some other kind of stuff to it, but they came out looking like earrings. And she put rhinestones, the rhinestones that are like attached, like that, you know, they were attached. And then she just put it around it. And I was like, wow, that is really a trip that she took a peel container and filled it with some glitter, and then put rhinestone around it and literally made a pair of earrings. I was just like, wow. Okay, so that's that one. And then we got this one. But then I'm thinking, do I want to color? I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with this one because I just don't want that white. I want some color. And I have, this is a gray pen. I want to do it in gray. Like just, let's just do it. We're just going to go ahead and do it. We're just going to go ahead and color it. I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and color it. Well, hey family, so what I did is I went ahead and I painted the back of the image. So like right here, it was white, and I didn't like the way the white was looking. So I just went ahead and painted both of them. And after I painted them, I went ahead and put some Mod Podge over it, because what would have happened is, had I not done that, I would have put the Mod Podge on, and then I would have had to wait and then still come back to you. So I just went ahead and did it while I was off camera. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the board around it. And we are going to paint the back. Just go ahead and cut all this off, all that extra. And these would be really cool for somebody that likes big earrings. So we got that. And then this is what it looks like so far. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint. I got some black paint. I'm going to paint this black on the back. And then this is what this looks like right here. We can put a hole. And actually, I'm going to put some color around the edge right here. And if you wanted to, if you have any like little flat something, rhinestones or something, you can kind of put those and decorate her turban, you know, like even more. But I'm going to leave it like this. Just something easy and simple. And I am going to end up making a lot more of these earrings because I do like them. And they're really simple and easy to make. They could even be gifts for people too. If you know somebody that likes to wear big earrings like I do. I got a friend I've been knowing just about my entire life. She wears really big earrings like this. So like she likes big earrings. So I could already see her wearing these or something like these. And then what we're going to do, yep, they're about the same. They're about the same. So we did pretty good with that. Get all this extra up. Toss it in our trash to the left of me. Clean some of that up. And then we are going to, I'm thinking if I want to put a little extra color up in here. But I think I'm going to leave this like this. So we're going to go ahead and put some color around the edge. Oh, this one ain't gonna work. Let's try the yellow. So I'm gonna just color it around the edge. And then I'm gonna paint the back. And I know you guys can't see this, but I'll show you. And then this is what that's going to look like. And then we're just going to put us a jump ring. And then we're going to put an ear wire. And go ahead and paint the back. And see, these will make really good. Because it's not a lot to them. Now, if you... I only did, like I said, the coloring book. Now, these are coloring book pictures. So I just minimized the size, cut down the size of the picture. Made it small like this, and then I went ahead and colored it. But when my ink comes, I'm going to print out color pictures. And then that way, I don't have to be painting and doing all that. So even with that, they're still quick and easy earrings. You can make them bigger. You can make them smaller. You can add rhinestones if you want to. You can put beads on it. You can do whatever you want to do. I just think that they would be really cool for like sauce items. And it's like the more you decorate them, of course, the more you would charge for them. The higher the quality, of course, the more you charge. Okay, so that's what we did with this. Where's my cap at? So we did pretty good. And then this is what this looks like. That looks really, really cool. Now, see, I could have left it white, but I like it. I'm looking at it, and I wish I had a black marker. So let's paint the back. And I think, let me see, what color do I want to? I got some yellow paint. Let's paint it yellow. Got some yellow paint, so we're going to go ahead and paint it yellow. And then I'm using my Old Faithful bowl. I'm going to have to run out and get some more. I only got 2 of these left, so I'm going to have to run out and go get some of these sponges. So, let me arrange this right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and paint the back of it. So the back will be yellow. And I think I might even put a little coat of Mod Podge on it, just to give it a nice little gloss on the back too. That's going to be the back of it. That's going to be the front. Let's see if we can. Ah, shoot. Touch that. I'm going to have to let it dry because I want to do the sides a little bit. So we'll lay it right here. And then we're going to do this one. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and let the paint dry, and then I will come back and we'll put our whole okay, we're just going to let those dry. And then I'm going to go wash all this out so I can save this sponge. Okay, family, so I went ahead and just finished the earrings out. I was on the phone. It was an hour and a half phone call. So I figured while I was sitting here, I would just go ahead and finish. And then what I did is I went ahead and put a clear mage on the back. You could probably see the glossiness of it. And then I went ahead and just put the holes in the earring, the cardboard part. And I used this little part right here because I didn't have anything else. I'm sure I got something else around here, but nothing is accessible right here. So I went ahead and used this. Came out good. Made a really nice hole. And then what I did is went ahead and put the butterfly charms right here just to add a little something to the earring. You guys let me know if you like it this way with the butterfly, or let's see, let's take one of the butterflies off. I like it with the butterfly because it adds a little bit of extra, you know, to the earring. So they look nice by themselves, but without the butterfly, they look kind of plain. Where's the opening part at? And you guys know me, I always got to be doing something extra. And I love doing a little bit of something extra. So this would be the earring without the butterfly. And I kind of like it with the butterfly. I mean, it looks pretty good. But then with the butterfly. So with the butterfly, without the butterfly. With or without, which one of you guys like the most? And I can see like maybe putting something like, you know, like around here, or even decorating her turban a little bit more with some flat beads, maybe rhinestones or some other type of beads, some crystals with a flat back, and just going ahead and decorating her turban. But there's a whole lot can be done with these. And remember, these are, I think I cut them all out from coloring pages. So this particular picture here is from a coloring page. This one also is a coloring page. I'm going to make a pair of earrings out of these right here too. So these two are from a coloring page. So you could either print the pictures, or you can print out coloring pages and then go ahead and color the pages the way you want to color the pages, because these right here were like this. And they were just in black and white, and I just went ahead and colored. And I can even see this one with just being the white, right? So just coloring pages, and you basically taking coloring pages and coloring them, and then making earrings. And I kind of like this way a little bit more than actually printing the pictures and the colors that they are, because you can customize colors. You can mix colors. You could just kind of really go all out with what you want the picture to look like by way of you coloring it and it coming out basically customized. So these are really jazzy. I like these. I was gonna wear these, but I'm gonna give these to a friend. She likes big ear, like big, like this right here. She likes big, and big as you can get them, as long as they're lightweight, as big as you can get them, as long as you can get them. That's her whole thing. Just as big and bold as you can, make an earring and get an earring. So I can see her wearing these, and her style is anything different. She can buy something at a thrift store or something and enhance it. She can turn a pair of jeans into a skirt. She can buy old t-shirts and take a bunch of old t-shirts and cut them up and turn it into a dress. And, where she got something just amazingly unique. And that's the type of stuff she does. Baseball caps. She can customize the baseball caps. I mean, like all kind of stuff. And these earrings would literally fit her like really, really well. But anyway, coloring book earrings as easy as 1, 2, 3. So I used a printed page, coloring book page. I went ahead and colored it. Used some Mod Podge. I colored the back right here gray. Went ahead and painted the back of the earring yellow so you can see that shine on it. I also put a little yellow along the sides because I thought that would complete it and make it look, just a lot more jazzy, like completed. So the colors all the way around. And then we went ahead and put us a little butterfly on here. We got our ear wires, and we basically have a really cool pair of earrings. And that's all there is. There ain't no more, Darling Unite. If anybody is planning to make some using coloring pages or the printed ones, let me know. I would love to see how yours come out. And darling, somebody asked me about where you can buy the pictures. Just do research. Just research. Go on Google, research where you could buy images at, and then kind of pick which one, because I could tell people things and they end up doing well, I didn't like that, or I just paid my money. No. We're not doing none of that stuff. So it's like, okay, go just do a little research, because what works for me may not work for you. What price I pay for membership, you may not pay for the membership. I mean, you may whine and complain about it. I don't know. But just that part you have to do yourself. Just kind of dig around, do a little bit of researching, and see if you can find, and there's platforms that you can actually use, and pay a membership and get some decent, really cool pictures that you can use to coloring pages or actual images that you can use to make some really cool jewelry. But anyway, Darling Night for Jewelry by BDK. And guess what? We'll talk. Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jewelry by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video. And guess what? We'll talk.
saw you walking, your shadow sway. Night was silent, but my heartbeat played. Under street lights, your glow was fire. A quiet spark that pulled me higher. Your rhythm I can't ignore. Every move leaves me wanting more. Under the moonlight, under your spell, I'm falling deeper, can't even tell if it's real or just a dream I found. Under the moonlight, you're all around, yeah. The stars are winking, the air's alive. Your laugh's a melody that keeps me high. Every glance, it's a secret note, a song unwritten, yet I know it's wrote. You're a rhythm I can't ignore. Every move leaves me wanting more. Under the moonlight, under your spell, I'm falling deeper, can't even tell if it's real or just a dream. Under the moonlight, yeah.
Caught in the glow of your midnight eyes, the world disappears where your shadow lies. Every breath you take, a melody in disguise. You move like silk, like a secret breeze. I'm lost, I'm bound, you're the lock and key. Under your spell, I can't break free. You got me, baby, baby. Down on my knees, under your spell, you're all I see. Under your spell, you're all I see. Is magic, baby, you and me, you and you. Your touch is a spark, sets my heart aflame. Each whisper you give makes me call your name. Time stops for us, nothing feels the same. Your love's a fire, it burns so slow. I'm tangled up, don't wanna let go. Under your spell, I can't break free. You got me, baby, baby. Down on my knees, under your spell, you're all I see. Under your spell, you're all I see. It's magic, baby, you and me.
Velvet skies in the morning glow, whispered secrets only we know. The city hums but moves so slow. Your touch a rhythm, soft and sweet, pulling me in where the heart beats me. Velvet waves, they carry me through the tide to where we're free. Velvet waves, oh can't you see, this love's a song.